All right. Hey, it's 12th House Astrology, and I'm Acoustic Stevo, the Human Patriot, coming to you from the universe. And we're going to go ahead and do this week's readings for Libra through Pisces. I already dropped a video earlier today for Aries through Virgo, but I was running short on time, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish up. Alright, so Libra. Oh, you're jumping out at me, Libra. What do you got? You got Six of Cups reversed. Alright, Libra. Six of Cups reversed. Let's check the book, because that's what we're doing. Till I get to know this book well and the meanings that the person that created this deck want me to absorb from their cards, I'm going to be reading both what the little pamphlet says and also what I am saying. And by the way, this is the White Sage Tarot. White Sage Tarot. Pretty cool. I really am enjoying these cards. I am glad I purchased them, and they are very cheap. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to become an affiliate on Amazon or something, see if I can sell these. So we got Six of Cups reversed, and it says, naive, living in the past. You may feel stuck in the past. You may be too trusting. Be aware of others taking advantage of you. Alright, Libra, so I would say for me this card represents pleasure reversed. And it's got a real nostalgia type theme to it, where you're just kind of, when it's upright, you're just kind of on a vibe energy of just really kind of enjoying yourself and finding connections to the past and all sorts of things. But when it's reversed, it's about getting lost in that energy to where it becomes an impediment. So don't let your ideas of maybe how the past was better or something from your past being better keep you from seeing what's right in front of you and what's coming to you. So that would be the theme of the week for you, is to kind of maybe get out of your head a bit and stop reliving the past in your head or wishing things could be different and, longing for things that are no longer around, things like that. Instead, kind of pull yourself out of that, snap it out, come to the present, start thinking about the future a little, and do that this week, and you'll get more out of the week. Alright, so now we're going to go into Scorpio. Scorpio, 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 yo, yo, yo. King of Cups reversed, Scorpio. King of Cups reversed. Kind of makes me sad. Let's see what the book says. King of Cups reversed. It says, emotional overload. When the King of Cups is reversed, he can be a moody old fellow. Take some time to listen to his needs. So that could be you. Who's that moody old fellow there, Scorpio? Maybe you're in a funk. Maybe you're in a bad mood. Maybe it's just not a good week. Maybe, because the Cups, that's a very scorpionic card, the King of Cups, especially for Scorpio males. So that could be symbolizing you in a funk mood. And if you're a female, maybe it's also you in a funk mood. Maybe, where the Queen of Cups would be more like real emotional. This could just be just in a crappy mood. So regardless of your gender, it could just signify that. It could also signify someone, like I said, an older gentleman, that's in your proximity, that's being a real grumpmeister. Maybe they're just really sad about something and they just need somebody to just deal with that and be bright and nice and all those things that you can be, Scorpio. See, lots of people don't realize that Scorpio can be one of the brightest, nicest signs of the zodiac because they're so in tune with the depths of their emotion that it brings a real understanding with the hard stuff that other people are going through. So you might be that person for somebody else in your life this week. Alright, let's go to Sag. Saggy, Sag, 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 Saggy, Sag, Sag. Oh, the Saggy, Saggy, Sag, 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 Sag. Alright, you got the Hermit reversed there, Sag. The Hermit reversed. I had it in the first half of my readings today, but it was upright, so I'm going to read reversed. I think I'm going to be using this pamphlet for a while until I really know these cards as far as the meanings that this deck wants to imbue into my conscious and subconscious mind. That may take a while, so I'm having fun doing this too, sharing what the actual creator has to say with you guys. So here we go. Reversed on the Hermit says, meditation, quiet time. You are better at quietly sitting still than you give yourself credit. Alan Watts says, the trick is to sit down in your meditation cushion without a sense of grim duty, but rather with a sense of joy. That makes sense for the Hermit reverse, because the Hermit reverse can be an energy where if you're doing a lot of spiritual activity, spiritual things, and it's kind of like it's expected of you to keep bringing this light out to the world like what the Hermit does, it can get to a point where it's like there's no joy in it. It's like a chore. So you don't want that to happen to you this week, Sag. So for you, Sag, you are the 9th zodiac sign, and that 9 is the number of the Hermit. So for me, this kind of relates astrologically and numerologically for your reading in a way as well, because it's a reversed energy. It's telling me that your jovial spirit, your lightheartedness, it's having trouble this week with bringing itself out of its shell. Like, that's not usually a problem for Sagittarius, but sometimes it can be when they expend their energy too much or when they feel like they're being tied down. So I would say, in order for you to kind of overcome that and really let your inner wisdom start to shine again in a way that's not forced and not a chore, is to just simply meditate when you find those moments through the week where it's not a chore, because they'll come to you. So don't make it happen. And if it doesn't, oh well. If you don't meditate this week, oh well. You know what I mean? If it's a week where you're just kind of in a funk, oh frickin' well. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's just what it is. And it might just be one of those weeks for you. So it might be that maybe you need some alone time, some real alone time. Because the Hermit reversed, the natural upright Hermit, it gets its alone time naturally, but the Hermit reversed, it's more like you got to expend some energy to find that. But it might be worth it, but you don't want to get too stuck in it either, where it's like it's not a good thing, you know what I mean? So that might be the other thing. If you go too much into that energy of getting away from everything, that may put you into a deeper funk. So just find your own spots to kind of meditate through the week and come out of your funk would be my suggestion there, Sag. Alright, so now we're going into the Capricorns. Capricorns. The Cap. Oh, I feel it, Cap. We got the Five of Pentacles reversed, Cap. For me, this is the card Worry. Alright? I'm going to read what it says, but it's reversed. So I don't know what their reading on that is, but I know what my reading on it is. Alright? So let's see what their reading says. Five of Pentacles reversed. Overcoming obstacles, moving on. That's actually very similar to my reading on it. Reverse. This card may indicate that you see a light at the end of the tunnel. Before you move on, connect to the base of your spine. Connect to the base of your spine and establish your solid foundation. So this is that disc energy, that five energy with the disc energy. It's the five senses with the earth. That can produce worry, because the senses can sometimes be bringing in input that when it's not connected and grounded, it can be out of alignment. It's really easy for humans to be out of alignment. So, especially when they get bogged down in earth stuff, and that's why it often manifests as worry. But when you reverse it, it means that it's time to let go of the worry. Like it's a releasing energy. It's like, okay, the worry has been with you for long enough. It's time to let go of it and to move on and to let bygones be bygones is kind of what it is. So it's about, and that can have a lot to do with money. Maybe there's a loss of money, or things didn't work out, or you've been worried about how the money would come together and all that. Well, this week you might just say, okay, I've spent enough time doing that, and it's not going to change anything, right? So even if the results of what you've been worried about haven't let you not worry about them, maybe you'll find a way to do that this week, just to say, okay, bygones be bygones, what be will be. And then just, that might free you up too. That might free you up to make things possible that wouldn't have been possible if you would have been stuck in that worry. So I would highly suggest moving out of worry and moving into looking for potentials. Alright, so Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. Pow. Knight of Wands reversed. This whole other half of these readings are reversed so far. Maybe Pisces won't get reversed. But reverse cards aren't always bad. Sometimes it's just the energy. Helps you read the energy. That's all it is. Sometimes the energy isn't the greatest, right? So we got the Knight of Wands reversed. Let's see what the book says about this. I know what this means, but let's see what the book says. Alright, so we've got haste, scattered energy. When the Knight of Wands is reversed, the message can signify rushing into a project or adventure without clear plans. No need to reinvent the wheel. Find out what worked for others and learn from past mistakes. So what this is, that's a good way of going about this week for you, I think, with this card coming out, is don't rush into anything. Like, the energy of the week for you would be that don't be hasty. It might be tempting, and that might be why this card's coming out, because it might seem like it'd be easy just to go with the flow of what you feel and see, but it could be an illusion. It could be a distraction that could keep you from actually seeing something a little deeper than what's on the surface. Or if you take that extra beat to calm yourself in a situation, it might end up that the outcome's much better because you make a more logical choice, less based upon emotion. Because water can be about emotion, but so can fire. And fire is more like strong, forceful emotion, and water's more like subdued, like constant emotion, if that makes any sense. So this is telling you the strong, forceful emotion, and it may be a person, because a lot of times the court cards are, somebody may come at you with some haste and some strong, forceful emotion, and you have to deal with it. Don't react to it in haste as well. Don't reflect back at them that emotion that's not working, that's out of balance. Instead, take your beat and calmly come to the situation after you've got yourself under control, basically. All right there, Aquarius. Hope that helps. And it also could be a message of some sort. It makes you want to react to something hastily, and so you're very, very inclined to go with that. Take a beat, stop yourself, think about it, think about all the ramifications of if you do a hasty action to a message that's put in front of you, because that's what can happen with the Knights as well as the Pages. More so with the Pages, but definitely it can happen with the Knights. It's just a little more forceful, so it could be more argument, like maybe an argument happens, and or somebody calls you in the heat of a moment. So it's more like tangible than with the Pages, but it can still be messages. So be aware of that. All right. Last but not least, my Pisceans, my fishes, or fish in the plural. I do know, but I still like to say fishes. My fishes, my Pisces. All right, Pisces. Whoa. We're going to go with that. We had a card reversed itself, but not in reverse. In an upright. We did get an upright. And this is the Four of Wands there, Pisces. So let's see what the Four of Wands has to say for you in the book. Alright. Celebration, sweet home. Let down your guard and let loose. It's time to celebrate. A wedding represents a stable home. A wedding huppah. Oh, that's a new word for me. I'm going to have to go look that one up. It's Huppah. I love learning new words. I hope that's a real word and not a typo, but I think it is a real word. Maybe it's like a Jewish word or something. I don't know. A wedding huppah represents a stable home filled with laughter and tears. Once you find this, you are in it for the long haul. So, the Four of Wands, the 4 is a very stable number, right? You put it with the fire energy. Oh, that's the wrong thing. You put it with the fire energy, and what you get is stability of spirit, right? So I could see how that would be a great place to celebrate, right? Because you don't have to worry about things getting screwed up. You can just relax and go and be yourself. So do that. Do that this week. It's a celebratory experience that's coming into your realm. So celebrate, however that may be, big or small. It could be as big as a wedding. Could be as small as a get-together. Or an office party. Who knows? But whatever it is, it's going to really resonate well with you. So take that and just experience it and be thankful for it and just be joyous in it. All right, Pisces and all my other peeps out there. Acoustic Steve-O out.